Hello, Gemini. Welcome to Teresa's Readings. I am Teresa. So today we are here to do the general reading for July 15th through 31st, 2019 for Gemini. How are my gems doing? How are my fellow gems doing? I have been telling everybody that I know it's kind of rough out there right now because Mercury is in retrograde. But we will get through. You know, just remember that when people around us are very irritable or things are going wrong. The good thing about this Mercury in retrograde is the fact that it is projecting us forward away from all things and people that do not serve us into the new and a new beginning, okay? So, I am still doing live micro readings every Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you are interested in getting a micro reading, I will put all the information below. All you have to do is tap on my PayPal link, send $20, and make sure to put your question that you want the cards pulled for in the note section where it says add a note or notes. You click into there and put your question in. Anyone that does send money requesting for a micro reading and there's no question, I will automatically refund that money because sometimes it gets so many people on there making comments, it's just impossible to scroll up and down and find the question, okay? If you want to remain anonymous, all you have to do is put that in with your question that you would like to remain anonymous, okay? All right, so we are doing for, looky there, Gemini, the star, for July 15th through 31st, 2019. 5 of Pentacles. Again, please. The Sun. Interesting, gems. It's got to hit the table. The 2 of Pentacles in reverse. The 2 of Pentacles in reverse. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Again, please. Gots to hit the table. Gots to hit the table. Okay? Again. The 7 of Swords in the uprights. Again. Judgment in the reverse. Everything's coming up in the reverse for a lot of people this month. The Knight of Swords, quite possibly you, and the Hanged Man in reverse. I've got an extra cards for my Geminis today. So the first card I get is Aquarius. The Star. You can be, could be, will, maybe be in the spotlight. Or possibly an Aquarius coming towards you. The 5 of Pentacles. Okay. Let's get this to focus correctly, shall we? Okay. The 5 of Pentacles. Feeling cast out. Perhaps some financial difficulties going on for my gems right now. But the Sun, best card in the deck. Happiness. Divine light. You've got the Sun and the Star here. Something big brewing for my gems. The 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Finally regaining your balance after, I feel like my Geminis in particular have really had a long road the last several years. And last year, and I know you guys have heard me say this before, but the end of last year I had a feeling that this year was going to change everything, okay? And I think that we're finally shifting. We are in Mercury in retrograde. We do live or reside. Our planet is Mercury. And I think everything is beginning to turn for my Geminis. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Let's focus. Thank you. It's like somebody is trying to, the universe is trying to hand you something, but you're not seeing it. The 7 of Swords. My lying, cheating, stealing card. There may be fear of that. Judgment in reverse. You can't make a decision on something or having a difficult time doing so. The Knight of Swords, it could very well be you, my Gemini, or the Cross Watcher. Perhaps another Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, charging towards you. And then the Hanged Man in reverse, finally getting unstuck. Finally breaking free and moving forward, my gems. We're going to clarify and see what's going to happen with my Geminis. Geminis, why is the star here, please? Why is the star here? Why is the star here? David, why is the star here? For my Geminis. Okay, that's way too many. Tell me why the star is here. Celebration. That may be why you're in the spotlight. A celebration of some kind. Let's pull this other card that flipped out over. The Page of Swords. That's my somebody's keeping an eye on you card. Somebody spying on you card. Somebody possibly wanting to be. I feel maybe a possible... Now I'm going to tell you like I always do. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I am reading for a large audience. Okay. So obviously this reading cannot be for everyone. So if it does not resonate with you, please go out there and find another reader that does resonate with you. There are many, many good readers out there. But I feel like you're in the spotlight, and there quite possibly be somebody out there that's interested in you that you don't know about yet with this Page of Swords. Someone that's always kind of had their eye on you off and on for, could be even years. Always kind of, you know, not so much stalkerish, I don't think, as it is just always checking your social media, seeing what you're doing, because Geminis are somewhat of a very social butterfly. And, you know, they always kind of have a tendency to garner attention because they're usually the life of the party and very smart and witty. But I think that this person in particular has always had some kind of an interest in you. I think you're going to be in the spotlight in the next couple of weeks up until the end of July. And for some reason, there will be a celebration. Then we have the Five of Pentacles. There may be feelings of being cast out. I'm going to tip this up just a tad, you guys. I was taping yesterday, and for some reason, my head's always cut off. There we go. Could be better. My bun's there. You can see it now. So why is the Five of Pentacles here, David? The Page of Rods or the Page of Wands. Sometimes I get with the Page of Rods that sometimes a communication is coming into you, but also for me, this particular psychic, I get channeling that sometimes things have to go burn down to the ground before regrowth, right? And with the Page of Wands, it's all barren, but there's new regrowth on his staff and on his wand, okay? And it's like you had or were having financial difficulties or feeling cast out, but a new desirous beginning comes to you, one with regrowth after kind of, you know, losing something. And then the Fool. Have faith, my Geminis. Have faith. Take a leap of faith. Why? Because the sun is here. Okay? Happiness is on its way. Light, no darkness, no shadow. Justice is coming to you. For those of you out there that are in a lawsuit or has some kind of court cases going on right now, justice is going to rule in your favor. For those of you that don't, that this does resonate with you, Saturn is in retrograde, okay? And that is karmic justice, ladies and gentlemen. Karmic justice coming back toward us. Be it good, be it bad, coming back towards us since last September. So for some of you, I mean, to get that justice card on top of the sun, ooh, that's like a whole fresh new slate, like wiping the slate clean and beginning all anew. Again, please, why is justice here? Why is justice here? Why is justice here, David and Spirit? The Ace of Cups, new love offer comes into you. Not only a new love, somebody offering you their cup of love, but you have filled up your own cup. You've gone through all this and filled up your own cup. Could quite possibly be that Page of Swords that I spoke about earlier. Interesting. And you're finally beginning to find that balance with the Two of Pentacles. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Closure. The World card. A new life cycle begins. Could be a Taurus or a Leo or Sagittarius coming into your life. For me, it's what it says. It very well could be that. You've got pretty much... I mean, I see all different signs on this board. So there could be one of any number of people coming towards you. Again. Yep, the moon, a new phase begins. Perhaps a new trip, a new pathway, or maybe even going on a trip or a vacation, taking a vacation. But I think that it also means that finally some truths that weren't known before come to light. Maybe within yourself or within someone that you are dealing with right now. The excuse me. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse, please. Hold on. The Tower. I don't think this is one of those gosh awful tower moments that people all fear. I think that sometimes right before we go over that precipice of that new life or that new spiritual beginning or that spiritual plane we've been looking for or are walking towards our whole life, there's one more step. There's one more test. Okay? And I think it may quite well have to do with money. Let's find out. Why is the tower here? King of Swords in reverse. Speaks to me of, I mean, this is your card, Gemini. This is the King of Swords. It's time to take a step back. I think sometimes, and I know because I'm a Gemini, air signs can have very sharp tongues, okay? And I think that you've gotten to the point, and this last thing is going to get you to the point where you come to realize, or maybe you already have, that with that maturity of the King of Swords, we learn that a soft tongue, the universe is something that we should practice. The universe, it can be our lesson that we need to learn. That, you know, we are thinkers, Gemini. We are in our minds. We are always learning, always moving on to the next thing. We get bored easily. We like to learn, and have new experiences. And sometimes along our way from, you know, a babe to being that king, that mature air sign, we have certain things, certain lessons that we have to learn to get to our spiritual level. And for us in particular can be learning how to speak softly with quiet and caring. You know what I mean? Because I know that sometimes I open my mouth and say things before I think about it, right? But over the years have learned more so not to do that. I think this Tower moment and this Abundance card in the reverse can be about finally getting to that last step of maturity in your spiritual journey. Just that one, you know, last lesson that we have to learn. But the next thing I get is the Seven of Swords. That my lying, cheating, stealing card. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Ten of Wands. Burden and responsibility. You're tired of working at it. It's like my gyms, my certain group of gyms out there, it's like you guys have been working hard, taking care of everybody, doing everything. And at some point you felt like, why is it always got to be me? Right? Why is it always, where's everybody? Right? And I think that's why that Seven of Swords, that feeling of somewhat of betrayal or lying or something like that. It's because you've been carrying a load for an extremely long time and you're tired of work, okay? Sometimes you're going to get tired and exhausted, right? And then Judgment. It's like you need to make a decision. There you go. There's that Strength card I almost always get with my Geminis. You guys are strong. And sometimes the universe puts us through tests to see how far, to learn our lessons and how far we're going to go. And you are going to win. You're going to wrestle that Judgment to the ground. You're going to do it. You're going to take care of business. It's like you always do. Why is the Strength card here? The Hierophant. A commitment is coming. This is my commitment card. Could be my marriage card. Interesting. Yes. And then the Knight of Swords. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Because you've got that new love coming towards you with the Ace of Cups. Okay? And I'm kind of feeling that Page of Swords over there, like somebody that's always been interested in you, right? But you've had to go through this process of knowing yourself and learning your lessons and stuff like that. And I know that this year is a big turning point for Geminis, for all of us, in fact. You're going to wrestle your way through the Judgment. I feel like there may be somebody out there judging you, but you're going to wrestle your way through it and come out your true self like we always do, Geminis. But there's that commitment here and the Knight of Swords. Why is the King of Pentacles, the Marrying King, right after the Hierophant card? Could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo coming at you. But even if they're not, they either have a lot of earth in their chart or they're the marrying kind. They're the kind of person that, there's you, there's them. Male, female, doesn't matter. It's just like, again, please. The Lovers card, the Soulmate card. Yep, somebody's coming at you. Woo! And you're finally going to get unstuck, Geminis. Unstuck. You're going to have a Tower moment before it happens, and that's usually how it goes. It usually goes that way. Okay? The universe is always looking down at us, seeing if we're ready yet, teaching us lessons, sending us on new paths, branching us out to different things to learn those lessons before that final moment when that true thing happens that you've been waiting for, when you least expect it, right? And you finally get unstuck with that Hangman in reverse. Why? There will not be heartbreak here. I feel from my Geminis, I've got the Three of Swords in reverse. I feel like we don't forget, looky there, Two of Cups. Two of Cups. You can unstick yourself and not worry that you're going to get your heart broken again, because this is your soulmate. It says that with the Two of Cups. It says that with the Lovers card. It says that with the Ace of Cups. I mean, whoo, that's a good one. I know it feels like it's been a long time coming, right? A long, long time coming. But it is coming. Okay, so let's get some Oracle cards for my gems. Oracle cards for my Geminis. Oracle cards for my Geminis. Okay. Oracle cards for my Geminis. July 15th through 31st, 2019. I'm going to do a couple more. I'm just feeling it. For Gemini. 15th through 31st, 2019. Okay, let's see what we got here. Well, this is interesting. I'm telling you. That's awesome. Let's see what we got. Yeah, you've been on a very long journey, my Geminis. A very long journey. Didn't I just say it's been, I feel like Gemini has been going through it for quite some time, but you're getting ready to cross over that bridge, right? Why? Because you're the thinking woman. Or the man, for that matter. Of course, this represents the Queen of Swords in this deck. Air sign, Gemini, the Queen or King, doesn't matter. Queen, man or female, it doesn't matter. You are the thinking woman or man. That means you really think and you've really introspected about a lot of stuff. Goddess of the moon. Okay? It's a new phase, a new cycle for us, for all of us. You've learned how to appreciate. You know, remember that tower moment? And I said we have to learn lessons and learn how to be soft-spoken and, you know, as we go along and mature throughout our life. Because the door to personal happiness and healing is open to us now. And it's going to bring something very special. I felt like this for quite some time. If you guys did like this video, please smash the like button and subscribe if you would like to. If you'd like to be notified, you then tap the notification bell button and you'll be notified whenever I upload new videos. Hope you guys have a great and wonderful and exciting rest of your July. And I will see you all very, very soon. Bye.